So hello there, and quick forward. As I'm editing this video, I am realizing that that you can hear a lot of stuff, and one of the reasons for this is one, my mic needs to be moved. I realize this now, as you can hear all my breathing, and second of all, I am a bit under the weather, so there are some times where I'll just pull away and you'll just hear me cough in the background. So sorry, I can't be bothered right now to really it's more the no, it's more the breathing that I can't really be bothered to get rid of. But hope you enjoy the video of Let's Try Rolling Line. Hello, and welcome to Let's Try Rolling Line. Yeah. So yeah, for today we're gonna be trying Rolling Line, which is a game I've been playing for a while now. Yet you have seen nothing about what I've been doing on here. As you can see, we are currently on a map. This is a custom map, not one of the in-game ones. So, this is my out of the Rust Belt and into the West. This is a very interesting map. The concept being to show like a bunch of the abandonment in the United States. I mean, we're starting one of the most infamous places for abandonment, the Rust Belt, which is this is going to be the Rust Belt area. This won't be here, but this is like Akron, Ohio, or maybe Cleveland, Ohio. So that's what this area is. And then the main line comes off here, and it's gonna head through like the Midwestern farmlands. So Illinois, Indiana, Nebraska, all that area. And then we come up here into like this is gonna be a low-lying area of the Rockies. So we're just gonna hit this little point here, but it's not gonna be like super haul. Like we're going through some sort of mountain pass over through here before we head out here into the Mojave Desert. If we follow the main line, we have a branch off here to a gravel facility. The main line comes around here to the front of the table as we pass through a small town somewhere in somewhere in Arizona or California, those states, like the desert areas. And it's a small town. It was first built by the railway, which as you can see comes through here, and then it grew when Route 66, which is what this road right here is supposed to be. But now since like the highway over here, as you can see, doesn't go through the town anymore, the town's kind of hit a demise. So that's what that area is. And then over here we're gonna head into the tips of what would probably be a place like Los Angeles or maybe San Francisco. Now, back down there, further through the line at the mountain pass is a bridge which should go over some figurative river, and then we have this. I don't know what I want to do with this line yet. I want to lead it to an industry of some sort. But this way, as you can see, the track has a bunch of missing ties, and it snakes its way through here, which will be mountain scenery. And then as we come here to the paints, we come to another area that's pretty much already finished. And this is a abandoned ore processing facility. Not like refining, but like getting it ready to be refined. You know that idea? I don't know how realistic that is. But so this is off of a branch line of disused track. So this railway is not used anymore. And it comes down here. The main line is supposed to continue on. You can see there's also a little branch sighting through here. And then there's an actual branch that comes in here into this ore processing facility. This abandoned one as well. And yeah, the roof's all caved in. There's old tanks, pipes are rusted over, junk strewn about everywhere, fences knocked down. You know, the entire like aesthetic of an abandoned building. Cross over this nice little river. I love how this thing turned out. And we're over here to the main line. Now, the main line continues on probably to like a small town in the middle of Colorado, which is where this scene is set. But like, there's no point in that anymore. The railroad that used to operate this got the bulk of its freight from the ore facility right here. So there's no point in it to come back here. Like, this wasn't very profitable. So as you can see, it's just, there's no ties, it's just laid to ruin. And there's also some boxcars on here. But we're not working on this today, nor are we working on this section. We are going to be working too far here in the desert. And in the desert, as you can see, I've done some progress, but there's still a lot more to do. So the main street is this one right here. As you can see, there's some buildings that have been built, like this one. And here's another one. This one is supposed to be abandoned. Those are supposed to be wood planks. It doesn't look great. I think I might need to put some horizontally. And I also need to get a roof on this thing. Anyway, you can see that there's still an Amtrak station here, which is where I would presume the California Zephyr, is that what it is? The one that comes out of Chicago would come through here and heads off there. But yeah, this is going to be an abandoned building, and there's going to be many abandoned buildings. Since this is one of those Route 66 towns as well, we're going to have abandoned gas station, abandoned motel, old Texaco gas station that has been refurbished into a museum. This store I plan on being abandoned. Don't think this store. And this is going to be some modern, like maybe a Shell or Sunoco gas station right here. And there's like no population centers in this town. Like, most people lived in their store. But there's also going to be, if you imagine in the greater area, there's going to be more people out further in the country. I also want to do a trading post somewhere up around here, maybe right here, where the dot is. Actually, here we go. Somewhere around here is going to trading post. That doesn't do it. There you go. Trading post somewhere around here. I need to finish this right here, which is the gravel facility. I have some of the grounds done, like over out here, but other than that, it's just I don't have any like offloading, and I don't have a way to get gravel into the trains, which will be over here. So yeah, I also need to do road markings throughout the place, because yes, this is a roundabout. It's a weird place for a roundabout, but yeah, roundabout. Yes, we need to get road markings onto these. Road markings onto the old historic Route 66. Road markings on Main Street that come out to one of the highways. And this highway comes from over here, and it's going to continue on over here, and it's going to parallel the edge of the table. And this is going to be like some sort of Los Angeles or San Francisco Boulevard. Probably Los Angeles. So yeah, that's the plans for that area. This road may continue on into something else over here. Probably an industry for this little siding off to here. Not too sure about that. But we're not focusing on those areas for today. We're just going to be focusing on progressing in the desert. Because this is my current area. After that, I think I might move on to here, which is going to be the hills up into the Rockies. But today we're working over here. And this is going to be a let's try video as well. So the basic layout of the town is there. I don't know if I want to start doing prop vehicles. Don't think I want to start doing prop vehicles. I have prop vehicles there, but I don't need any here. Okay. I could work on road markings. Yeah, I think I'll work on road marking. Okay, come back here. Resolution. Snap props off, but snap the angle. Alright, there we go. I'll work on the major intersections first. So I'm currently just doing the yellow stripes down the middle, as with most American places. Half. Nope. Okay, nothing's in my hand. Nope. Shoot. There you go. I'm not playing this in VR because, well, I don't think VR works as well in the game. So this is just normal desktop mode. As you can see, just extending the line. Nothing too terribly interesting. I do think I'm going to put one of the stop markers over here. Turn off snapping real quick. Grab a new one because that has size altered now since it snapped something not the same size. So that's the little road that goes into the gravel facility. And what I need to do is, first off, I need to hit edit train again here. And then turn snapping back on. And then just continue this out to the edge of the world. Currently we're in a pretty sizable room. It's not a very wide room, but it's long. Well, actually, no. It's a very wide room, but it's also long. So, it's more about running the trains down the main line than anything. Right, and come over here to the junction of Route 66. Turn off snapping. If you don't know how I'm doing that, I'm just using middle mouse button to quickly get to the pause menu and back. Nope, come on. Alright, so that's the basics of that intersection. I do want to come up here and sorry about that. Come over here and add in the stopway. The cars on the smaller road will have to yield to the ones on the highway. This is like not a very big highway. It's not interstate level, but it's still an international one. So it has stop signs. Should I add lights? Probably, but the light asset's not very American. Or traffic lights. These are right there. Yeah, that's not too terribly American. Nor is that. Huh. I didn't know we had a parking meter. That's a railing. We have more signs. Oh, no. Yeah, nothing. I don't know if I want to build traffic lights, as that seems like too small of a detail. Now, what we could do is really quickly extend the ground cover around here. So essentially, this is my sand color currently. I don't know if it's the best or not. Got 2 holes. But, oh, hold on. Need to turn off snap angle. It looks fine to me. As sort of a sand. Trust me, I spent a while on this, getting the sand color, and I'm happy with it. So I'm not going to be changing this anytime soon. So if you think it doesn't look that good, then sorry, but I'm not changing it. Currently adding the ground cover. I know it'd be easier to paint the tables, but I think this adds like the pathway things, which is what I'm using, are not entirely flat. So you're not going to notice the hills, but it does have a hilly effect when it comes to placing props, which is probably more realistic. I have had these ones increase in size. Do I want to use the barrier ones? Yeah, I do want to use the barrier ones. I use these smaller ones over here as road barriers. Just that way there's a bit of organization of how I'm laying these out. Nice. Got that, all that. that, and finally this one. So that's a lot of the ground cover. Now we just gotta do this. Which, oh, as well as I need to get the old trade post, so I need to mark this out. Time for road planning time. Snap props. If you don't know what a trading post is, on Route 66, apparently there's a lot of these trading posts, which are just general stores essentially, but they're like out in the middle of nowhere. And they were, again, general stores that you could, if you're driving along Route 66, train, you would buy stuff. Or that's what I think they are. I've seen them and I think I need to read up on them to actually, because they might be just, they might have more to them than just a store, but that generally seems like what all they are is. So, I do want this to be a bit more separated though from the town. Because the motel is not just gonna be like this little block. I'm planning on having rooms up here. With things like a old tub here. As well as having some nice foliage out front here. Alright. Trying to think of what to do next. Now, that's gonna be a house of some sort. This plot right here. I mean, as you can see, most of the main street is like, it's in a bit of crumbling state. Like, this probably used to be a building, and in theoretical historical terms. This probably was an entire lot, but there might have been something over here. I could work on a transformer. As I need to do that. I need to turn off snap props. And turn on snap angle. Oh, the joys I have to spend. How much time I spend at that one spot in the game. Just to turn on and off my snapping. This is going to be a transformer box. As you can see, we have a power cable running from down Main Street, then it heads back here, and then it just parallels the railway tracks for a little bit. I think it's going to come around here, around back of the modern gas station, and then it's just going to somehow navigate up to here and then fall along this road. So I need to do that. What I want to do next, I think I'm going to use these ones. You turn off snap props. No, I need to turn off snap props. Not turn them on again. Or, no. Okay, I need to get rid of you. No. No. Come on. No. This is what happens with snap props. And it's on. Is that you end up getting everything, just trying to snap with everything. Sorry about that. Just had a small cough there. Just realized I need to move this again. That. that should work. It looks more like a server than it does a transformer box, but I think it works. It conveys the idea of what it is. Over here, just some bins. So that's that small detail in. Over here is going to be a small station building. I could work on that. There is one in the game. From the base. Not that one. Ah, but it's attached to the station. I'm trying to think about what a Midwestern station... Not Midwestern, Western station building would have looked like. I have an idea what to do quick. Okay. Grab this. Sorry. Again. I'm just gonna grab up the tracks real quick. I mean, this is generally what you would do on a map. I mean, it's nothing too exciting. But no one usually showcases this, at least. At least the actual map building. You always see the running of trains, but never the map building. Can grab all over the place here. I need to use the ground cover over here. Also should probably do the central reservation over here. Just getting a bunch of the groundwork laid for details. Nothing out here is gonna. There's gonna be nothing out here, so I can actually. I grab a grass piece. I can easily just start doing the basics for what I normally do when it comes to doing these dry patches. This is the desert, and we're not in the more mountainous areas, but we're kind of in the low-lying, I guess, Death Valley kind of area. But it's also in Arizona, so go figure. But so there's not gonna be much noticeable things. I am putting in the occasional rock just for something to look at, but it's just gonna be general like small stones and dry grasses, cacti. Nothing much really. So I started off by just getting the basic groundwork down for like the annoying stuff that it would take to put down. Because the ground brush tool is, once I figured out how to actually use this thing is so useful. It makes life so much easier. Because I can just put everything down here. And if I need something in one spot, I can just hold it in that spot, and then it puts it down faster in that one spot. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so it has all that. Now what we could do is we come over here, and then I like to lay out stones first, which I like to put the sandstone, the measure stone, in, and I need to let it train. And I usually put some of the gray rocks around it. Turn one over here. That's weird why this rock right here is considered details when these ones right here are considered terrain. It's a bit weird. Alright, now that we have that laid out, need to come over here, grab cacti, and then I just spread around cactuses. I'm pretty sure these style of cactuses can get like really big. So having small ones like this, I don't think is really accurate. These ones are normally smaller. Pretty sure. Oh, snap angles on. No, it isn't. Oh. Yeah, just populate this. I do like to grab these smaller grass things. Kind of reminds me of of the aloe plant. I like to put them in the nooks and crannies with the rock, because that's probably where like there might be some inset into the ground where the rock just sits, and the water kind of pulls up around the rock, because the rock can't absorb water. So the plants that need a bit more water than other stuff will just sort of grow up around where it pulls. Or it doesn't rain a lot in the desert, and I think everyone knows that. Adding last few things. Now, generally the railways don't want people trespassing onto their tracks, so what I also like to do is, not buildings, props. Adding small fences. Alright, I'm back. So, what I'm going to do next is put on the fences. I need snap angles. Railway doesn't generally want people just walking onto the track, so they're... Well, also, this wouldn't just be for people, this would also be for animals. You know, just continue this fence around the edge of the outer edge of gravel, of ballast. There's ballast on the actual tracks, and then usually you'll see like there's an area of ballast around them. This is just the stones lying around. Now this is a Let's Try series, but this is a Let's Try episode. But I am kind of tempted that if the video does well, I am kind of tempted that's too far. I'm starting to become tempted I should try and make this map into a series, where all we do is just build maps in rolling line. This needs some stuff. Yeah. I think that would be cool. I don't know if you guys would want that. Like, a video series of, like, maybe 10 or so episodes, or all I do is I build a map for rolling line. Is that right? Yeah. Wait, no it isn't. No. No. There we go. I kind of want the thing on the outside, because that makes much more sense than it being on the inside. Let's turn off snap props. All the way around. I do have advanced controls turned on. You need that. That's essential for like building a map, is to have advanced controls. No. Oh. No. Stop it. Right, there you go. I do like to have my gates open, just to signify that they are a gate. Dang it, that's wrong way around. There you go. Now I'm just gonna come down here, drain, grab a quick sip of water. And the paths. I'm just gonna grab the path. Usually the straight one works fine. And turn off snap angle. I keep forgetting to do that. I have to somehow make this works. Alright, and then I need to get probably the bigger circle. Now do these? Oh, dang it, they do. I need to do that. I like how this isn't perfectly angled. It gets a bit rough of how it is. You can just grab this tool, hit E, take out the grass, and just put it somewhere. All I have to do is just whenever I need it, I can literally just go over there and grab some. So it's an effective way of getting it, like right now. Have that last bit of area. Uh-oh. Snapping off. Okay, that fixes it. We just have this last little area right here. Actually, I don't need it on. So all I have to do is I just need to grab another grass piece. Dang it. And I can just fill this area in. Oh yeah, the frames are hitting now. Generally that happens anytime I'm working on a map. And especially when edit mode is open, like, it should go back to normal when I hit apply changes. Yeah, everything's fine for me now. I don't think it is on the video though. So that's done. We have more ground cover now. Which means this is looking a bit more complete outside the town. Could add street lights. We do have lighting in the game. But the only lights that have actual lights are those ones. Like, Gage, update these. These need to be actual light up ones because these are what they use everywhere. I am though, trying to attempt something here after I get snap angle turned on. Yes? Nope, that's not how it is. Is that how it is? Yes! Add some quick street lights. And also realize these are too small. Should be about all. Could add some bushes around this area. And actually, thinking about it, I should continue on this fence. Once I turn on snap props again, come around here. I think technically I could. Yeah, I can. Oh, not that. Should I? No. So that's that for now. Again, this is gonna be a detached house. I don't know how I'm gonna build that yet. This is an abandoned store. We should raise the roof on this. I should. Think I will. I am gonna use these sort of Tuscan style things that I remember using. That I used. Is that how I want it? Nope, not that way. Not that way. Yeah, that way. Oh, turn on snap props again. Yeah, no style there. But what I am going to do is I am going to turn off snap props. Right. Finish that off like that. There you go. That's the basics of how I'll do roof. And I like this roof texture. I think I am going to head down here. There. We're trying to see. Do I have a... No, there's sand. Kind of doesn't work. I want something like the sand, but brighter. Actually, yeah. Edit. Cancel. E. Can I? Cancel. Add. Ah, there you go. I see. And then I can boost the brightness on this. There you go. Ah, I finally hit page 2, custom colors. That's which part of the building? No, it needs to be brighter. Kind of like, I'm going for something like sandstone in Minecraft, honestly. Yeah, maybe that. Nope, dang it. Got the road. Yeah, that looks better. Disperse that over there. I need to come over here and grab the road paint, which is this one. Well, that's looking good. More of downtown. I do want to add some more of these. I remember why I couldn't get them horizontal, because I was having trouble. They wouldn't turn in the correct way. Nope. Turn off snap props. Although, however, nope. If I do that. No, come on. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. There you go. That looks better. There you go. That's what was needed there. If you you don't know how I got that door, all I did was that. Was I took one of the window pieces and I just literally flipped it around. It's a nice door. There you go. That looks more abandoned than it did originally. Also spell something. HP. Nice. Yeah. That building looks better. I don't know what I want to do with this back garden here. Actually, maybe I should put the bigger tree in. Seeing how this is probably more overgrown. I am using these more deciduous type trees instead of using the actual desert style plants, due to the fact that I imagined this area would be watered because people want gardens and people want things to look nice. It's a more civilized area instead of just being barren wildlands. Well, not totally barren. So yeah. I don't know who would live here now. Ooh, we could see if I could see. Is there a telephone box prop? Oh, that would be really good. Telephone box? We need that. That's like, ooh. I thought. No, these people probably didn't left. Those people get that, but they because that building's occupied, so they have like stuff. Anyway, this building has yes, looks way better. We have parking meter. We need a telephone box and trash can. I'm gonna use those across here. I don't think that's something you'd see very commonly in these style of towns, but meh. I'm gonna use this olive green right here. I was looking for a telephone. I saw something earlier. Yes, awnings. I think I'm gonna put some on this door. Nah, not there. Here. This is like a restaurant. This is a grocery store. That right there, and this is a restaurant. Alright. I think that's good. Hold on, I'm gonna see how long this video is going for. I think that's all for this video of Let's Try Rolling Line. So yeah. If you want to see more Rolling Line, please like the video, I guess. I mean, I might end up doing it anyway, but if you really want to see it, be sure and hit the like button. As well as if you want to see more just train related content, I guess now, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to find a good vantage point. I could run the Amtrak train. I do like to do this sometimes, where I just literally back up the train like at maximum speed, and then have it just run through the town. Ooh, and I want to set up. Do you get? I don't think you get a sun. And we'll just leave it at sunset for now. Oh, do want to do one thing real quick, is apply changes, just so I don't lose anything. Yeah, that's all still there. For that 2-speed. Where do we want to be this from? Here. There you go. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching if you do. And so long, as the GE Genesis just rolls through the shop. Bye.